part 2, episode 15 of Top Rope Reality.
So I hope you enjoyed part 1 with many cat appearances.
She loves indie wrestling.
Apparently. She loves scaring me, so I hope y'all get a good laugh out of that. And the next one we're going to be talking about is probably, you may not even watch this segment. It's about TNA. So
well, they got their big pay-per-views.
They do have their big
Slammiversary coming up.
pay-per-view, but who watches TNA, honestly? Nobody.
Well, Spike's probably going to be signing because they have nothing else.
They have nothing else. They literally the highest rated.
Yeah.
They're the highest rated show.
0.84s are their highest rated shows.
How horrible is that?
That's pretty bad.
So we want to talk about Bully Ray. He was the reason why he was not at Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore event was because he was representing TNA at Spike TV's Guys' Choice Awards that were filmed at the same time that show was supposed to be going on for House of Hardcore.
You think if they had him on best for the Tommy Dreamer show, they couldn't find another guy.
Why not bring your champion? Why was Eric Young not there? Represent with your champion.
He's fishing.
Represent with your champion.
That's true. Get the belt out there.
Exactly. Thank you.
I don't know. That's TNA for you.
Your highest rated show on your station, and you don't bring your champion to the show?
Maybe he's fishing.
No.
Whatever his new show is. I think it's done changed. He's not fishing anymore.
Well, pull him out of that show then. How about that?
Whatever.
So then, big news is the main event for Slammiversary, which is this weekend, which will be what, tomorrow?
Yes.
It is unfortunately changed.
The 15th.
Yes. Unfortunately, Father's Day. Interesting. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Very interesting that you have changed the main event because MVP hurt himself at an indie show.
Yeah, he wasn't even wrestling for TNA.
So TNA might have to crack down on that a little bit.
Nah, they're afraid they'll hurt somebody's feelings.
Number one, they'll hurt people's feelings. Number two, they can't pay their people enough, so they have to go out and get work. Even
though they're trying to raid, I've heard they're trying to raid Ring of Honor.
Stupid.
But they're going through David Richards and other people. But they're not, because they can't say anything because they're under contract. But a wrestler can always call up their friend and go, hey, you want to come on over?
But if they're under contract, they can't leave their contract. They'll get sued.
Yeah, I know.
So that's stupid. So now it is a triple threat. The winners of Samoa Joe versus Bobby Lashley and the winners of Austin Aries versus Kenny King will move on to take on Eric Young in a triple threat match now.
See, that's kind of unfair.
Why is that?
Well, the champion only has to wrestle once.
Yeah.
While his two challengers have to wrestle twice.
Okay.
I think the champion should have to wrestle again. They should
no,
put somebody else to wrestle.
No, this is how they're going to do it. Why have to have him wrestle more than once? Because it's already going to be 2 against 1. Because Samoa Joe and Austin Aries aren't going to go in the main event. It's going to be Bobby Lashley and Kenny King.
So you think it's going to be them?
MVP is the director of operations and stuff, so of course he's going to have it set up to where his buddies win. They're going to have, there's going to be probably screw jobs to make it to where his 2 lackeys go into the match, so it's a 2-on-1. So why would Eric Young need to be softened up? He's still in a handicap match. So why do that?
So you think it's going to be
yes,
Lashley and King?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Because if you really think about it,
I think it's going to be Lashley and Aries. I think it's going to be.
If you think about it, why would they want to go that route? They want to go with the sympathy card. They want to go with the underdog card. Aries probably would help Eric Young for the most part because nobody likes MVP's lackeys right now. Why would they want to do that?
Because he's going for the championship.
I don't care. They're still going to try.
When you're going for the gold, you
look
have
how small those 2 guys are. They're going to go after the huge guy. They're going to take out Lashley, and then they're going to go after each other. They're going to double team Lashley. There's no, well, they have no money anyway, but there's no money in that. There's no storyline in that. The storyline is a 2-on-1. They're trying to recreate Daniel Bryan. Do you not remember?
Yes, I
remember. It was a triple threat.
Yes.
So recreate that. It was a 2-on-1.
They won't go that route again.
And Daniel, yes, they will.
They go in the match, but they're going to have the same. It's going to be Aries and Lashley.
They'll go in a 2-on-1 situation to recreate because Dixie Carter created the beard. That's what they're going to go with. He's going to spit out his drink in a second. Okay? Dixie Carter created the beard. She's responsible for the yes chance. She is a bogus liar. How about that?
Okay, let's write down then. So you're going with Lashley and King.
Yes.
And I'm going with the Lashley.
If you think about
at least we both agree with Lashley, so.
Well, yeah, because he's the biggest name involved in all 4 of those.
Lashley and King.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the Texas Death Match right now?
Well, of course.
We'll start talking about that one.
So we have the Texas Death Match, which will be EC3 taking on Bully Ray. And if we know anything of what they're doing right now, they're building up EC3. They had him defeat Sting. They've had him defeat Kurt Angle. Okay, in singles matches. In handicap matches, he can't figure out how to do it. In tag matches, he can't figure out how to do it. It must be Rockstar Spud's fault. But here's the thing. EC3 in any singles match against a big name, he's been winning it. He won against Sting. He won against Angle. He's going to beat Bully Ray.
Nope. Bully Ray was not going to lose 2 in a row.
He's going to beat him.
No. Serious? Okay. Well,
yes, I'm going EC3.
Okay.
They're trying to build him up as the new star. The big new star.
Well, I'm picking the guy they sent off to do press stuff at other shows.
I think they just did that to piss off Tommy Dreamer.
Okay. Who do you think Kurt Angle's going to announce for the Hall of Fame?
Well, it's not Jeff Jarrett. We already know that.
It's not Jeff Jarrett. If it was, I think people would lose their mind.
Yes. It's not.
But why am I gonna? Let's see. Somebody's already there. Who is a current WWE Hall of Famer? Is going to be on the show. Do you think they're going to kind of swerve it and add him?
Von Erich?
Do you think they could do that?
They'll do it to make him the very first one to ever be. Because here's the thing.
Because I can't think of nobody else. What, Jeff Hardy?
Now that you bring that up, it makes perfect sense to have. Was it Kevin? Is it Kevin Von Erich?
Yeah, the only one left.
It makes let's not go there. But anyway, it makes sense to have Kevin Von Erich be the guy. Here's why. Because if Sting goes to WWE,
which I think he's already
he
done.
will be the very first wrestler to both be in the TNA and the WWE Hall of Fame. Not that WWE cares about that, but TNA does.
Yes.
So TNA can take Kevin Von Erich, put the Von Erich family.
They are in Texas.
Put the Von Erich family into the TNA Hall of Fame in order to cut the legs out from the whole Sting deal to make them feel like.
But he is there, but they're not getting that because they don't do this till their big WrestleMania thing.
Right. But they'll announce it because they've already said that Dixie went and had dinner with Kevin Von Erich and his kids are going to be wrestling.
Yeah.
At that show.
Yeah, and winning.
So if they're going to be in Texas already to announce it, it would make sense. And it would make it to where the Von Erichs would go into both Hall of Fames before they could let Sting go into both. And I think for TNA, that's a big deal for them. WWE doesn't care. No. TNA, they'll feel like, oh, we won the war!
Okay.
We won the war!
I was wondering. I mean, but yeah, I can see it. I can see Von Erich.
Von Erich.
Because I can't think of nobody else.
The only other people would be Jeff Hardy is the only other big name that's still on the roster. Because you see they don't go to people outside the roster. Because they don't have good graces with anybody.
Okay, ladder match for the X Division title.
See, I don't watch it anymore, so I didn't even know about this. A ladder match for the X Division title. Sonata, I think he'll be losing it here.
Okay.
Taking on Manic, Tigre Uno, and Crazy Steve.
And the Wolves.
Really?
Yes.
The Wolves are not defending the belts.
No, they're not defending the belts. They're in the X Division ladder match.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yes.
I don't see the tag champs winning it.
I would say that. I think
Crazy Steve.
Yes, what I was going to say. What group just started?
And what are they pushing hard?
Yep.
The Menagerie.
So we're going to go with Crazy Steve. Even though Tiger Uno says he wants to face Jeff Hardy, which I don't see them doing Jeff Hardy, Tiger Uno for the X Division title.
They can do it later.
So we're both going to go with Crazy Steve.
But Tigre Uno also wants to wrestle Crazy Steve. So this would jump off them two while Sonata leaves and goes back to Japan where he makes more money.
We both picked Bobby Lashley because that's one of the matches there we talked about. Willow and Magnus.
Interesting.
I think it's going to be Willow or Jeff Hardy.
I thought they were going to do thing, though.
Magnus has your new guy who is married to Charlotte.
Bram.
And Willow will have Abyss in his corner.
So why not make it Willow and Abyss versus Magnus and Bram?
I don't run TNA. I don't know.
Make that a tag match. It could lead to a tag match.
It could lead to a tag match, but I'm still going with Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, let's go with Willow. Because he'll have Abyss there.
Jeff Hardy, okay.
And then Cowboy James Storm versus Mr. Anderson.
James Storm's been on a losing streak, and Anderson has not.
So I could see where they keep going with Anderson. But they just re-signed Storm, so why are they treating him this way?
I would think James Storm wins this one.
Well,
it wouldn't surprise me if James Storm won this one because of that idiot before coming out and
calling Shaw again.
Yes, wouldn't surprise me.
I could see Storm winning it because they're in Texas. Because he's a country boy.
Well, I'm going with Storm. Who are you going with?
Let's go with Storm.
Okay.
He's a country boy. Winner goes.
We got that one. We got that already.
I say King, and you say Aries.
Knockouts title, I believe Angelina Love keeps it. I don't think she's going to lose to Gail Kim.
Not yet. So Love.
That one. And I think the Von Erich boys will beat. They're supposed to be the Bromans, what they said it could be. But they haven't announced who it's going to be against. So.
Well, I wonder if it could be. Well, it'll be DJ, Zima Ion, and that other guy.
So you're going to Von Erich boys?
Von Erich boys will win because they're in Texas. But the people that they're going to be against is actually DJ, Zima Ion, and
one of the other
ones, because the other one is now with Brooke Tessmacher. I think Robbie E. and Brooke Tessmacher are going to be on the Amazing Race. So they're not even wrestling right now.
Well, that's it for our...
You see, they're getting more money going other places. They have to go get other things. Eric Young has to go... Even heard Magnus. Magnus is now going to Hollywood trying to get more work.
They all trying.
But that is part 2, so we'll see what happens tomorrow night.
Yes, we'll have it up and before the pay-per-view, so you don't think that we're cheating.
That's right.
Why would we cheat on this?
Why would we cheat? Because we're not ordering the pay-per-view.
No.
We'll have to read it online, just like all y'all, because you're not going to watch it either.
No, definitely not.
All right, we'll be back in just a moment for part 3. Thanks for watching.